I got a man now. I heard you a fan now.
Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. Y'all, I had a vision for this backdrop. I was like, yo, I want to have it plain yellow with the blonde and the light pink. Ah, it worked. It worked. Okay, so this video is long overdue. So I want to apologize to Eric at her hair company because I just did not plan the last month of my life, I guess. So yeah, I was out of commission, y'all. I was out of commission. Yeah, this hair is freaking beautiful. I will start off by saying that, mind you, I made this unit probably a month or a month and a half ago. Yeah, probably a month and a half ago because I've been supposed to film this in January, y'all. It is February 15th today. So I am so sorry. Anyways, like I said, this is from her hair company. The specs of the hair. This is the blonde 613 Eurasian hair. I have 3 20-inch bundles and 1 16-inch frontal. And this video is basically on how you own your freaking hair color. Because, you know, I did a video before. Every time I do my color hair, I always mention it, you know. It's just such a stereotype about women of color and freaking colored hair. Like, it's just, people see it as like a taboo or something. Like, you shouldn't do it. And if you do it, you're ratchet. You know, it's always stereotypes attached to wearing colored hair or blonde hair. Or they say you want to be a white woman, or, you know, you're trying to be something you're not. You want to look racially ambiguous. All that good stuff, okay? So, anyways, I'll get to that towards the end a little bit. I just want to talk about my construction of this unit, the good, the bad, everything. Really wasn't so much bad. It was just one little thing. So I'll start off with that first. And I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think so. So, I was really scared of this hair. I'm gonna talk about that later. So when I made this unit, it's not enough. It's not enough here. I usually don't even use 3 full bundles, but I did this unit the traditional way because, one, I was trying a new stocking cap or wig cap or whatever, but it's like stocking cap material, so it's super duper thin. And then 2, what am I thinking of? Okay, I don't know. I just wanted to do the traditional method. Oh, I did it because I was going to dye this hair. So I was like, I need this to be super duper secure because I'm going to add some color and it's going to be getting wet and stuff like that. So I decided to sew the unit the traditional way. So up here, I feel like it needs like 1 or 2 more tracks, y'all. I just feel like it's a little thin up here, and y'all probably can't see on camera because the lights are probably like, you know, drown it out. And yeah, another thing that I would have did is not on the part of the company, but well, that wasn't on a part of the company. You know, I should have just spaced them out a little bit more. But that's just the bad experience that I had for myself when making the unit. I just felt like I needed at least 1 or 2 more tracks or wefts, whatever, to go up here. But other than that, this is really some gorgeous hair. And other than that, I don't have anything to complain about. It's 20 inches, so it comes like right under my boob. And that's without a bra. So it comes below my naturally hanging boob at 20 inches. So, yeah. What else did I want to mention about the construction? Okay. So it is a frontal unit, and I was like really scared because I did not know. Like, I don't wear blonde hair. Like, I did try blonde hair like maybe once or twice. Twice actually. But one was a honey blonde and the roots were black or brown. And then the other one was a platinum blonde, but it was super duper short. But I just would, and I think the roots probably were a little bit darker, but I really don't remember, y'all. It's on the channel somewhere. So I was really scared about this hair because I knew I was not gonna, the first review, I'm doing 2 videos. One will be the coloring, but I knew the first review would be just platinum, you know, no dark roots or anything like that. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to blend it. And Jasper is trying to get out of his cage. Jasper's trying to get out of his cage, y'all. So what I did was I didn't even glue the unit down. This is legit without a elastic band. This is without any combs. This is just a unit sitting on my head, but it is secure because I did use Gorilla Snot to lay the edges down. So once you kind of do that, you kind of get some security with your wig and it kind of stays in place. But you know, for extra security, because my wig was snatched one day, y'all, when my friend jumped on my back. So for extra security, I would definitely add the elastic band and the combs. So what I did was basically I plucked the side part, and that's while I was making the unit. Well, after I made the unit, while it was still on the mannequin, I just plucked the part. So I made the part the color of my foundation. Now, I probably could have made it darker maybe, but I don't know, because I really don't mind it right now. And I didn't think I would even like blonde on me, but I don't think this looks bad, you know. But like I hate when I lick the lipstick. Okay, whatever. But like I was saying, you know, blonde and stuff like that is not everybody's cup of tea. So yeah. What else did I want to mention really quickly before I talk about how to own your colored hair? I think that's pretty much it. Like I said, the only thing, well, I don't even know if I said this, but the only thing I would change was the spacing I put between each track when I sewed it down, just so that I'll have more up here and it wasn't, you know, wouldn't fall flat up there. And then what else? I used a black stocking cap. I would use a brown one, a skin tone one, but you know, it really didn't make me no never mind, you know, because you can't even see the black stocking cap. Blonde is really light hair, so any flaw underneath will show through. But yeah, all I did to put this unit on was put foundation under the hairline and under the part, and then I put it on my head and I laid the edges with some Gorilla Snot, and that was pretty much it. So let's talk about owning your blonde hair. Now, blonde hair or color hair in general, just besides your natural color, because, you know, like me, my natural color is like a 1B, you know, black, close to brown. Well, it's a super dark brown, close to black, but, you know, we're just gonna say black for the sake of the video. So, you know, when I'm stepping outside of my boundaries, and, you know, a lot of people equate that with confidence, but I don't see it that way. You know, I just see it as, you know, do what you want to do. Like, you live one life, and if you live your life going through worried about what people think of you and what people feel about how your hair looks and stuff like that, what kind of life is that to live when you, I don't know, like when you're affected by stuff like that? Like, that's just, I just can't, you know. I cannot, like, that's just not, nah. And that's why, you know, I was talking to a group of friends like maybe 2 months ago, and they was like, somebody had said like, oh, I'm not confident enough to wear that or something like that, or I don't really remember. And I was like, what? I will rock that. Or I was like, I don't care, you know, I got a stomach, I got this, I got that. And then it was like, well, it's because you're bold, or it's because you're confident. And I was like, no, it's not. It's because I just give zero fucks. And that's what I said, you know. And that's just honestly how I feel. Like, if you, like I said, go around living your life trying to please others, and you're living in a safe zone, like, I'm gonna try to go through this no judgment zone, you know, nobody will talk about my black hair. They might talk about my weave if it was a different color, but they won't talk about my weave if it's a natural color. You know, who cares? You know, some people just hate weave altogether. You know, some people hate natural hair altogether, you know. So what you gonna do? You can't please everybody. The only person you should try to please is yourself. So I'm going to own my colored hair. And like I said, I was really, 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 really scared of how this blonde would look on me. Not because I was worried about what people thought of it, but I was more worried about if it didn't look right to me, on me. And I was like, yeah, you know, I can't just be wearing anything crazy because, you know, like I said, I have to please myself. I'm not just wearing crazy stuff just because, you know, I'm trying to be bold or I'm trying to be out of the box or whatever, you know. I'm gonna do what I want to do for me, and if it's crazy in some people's eyes, then that's fine too. So I've been seeing this has been a trend. Blonde hair has definitely been a trend. I'm really shocked that this hair even stood the test of time, honey. It was from bend to bend to mannequin to chair. It just was everywhere. And when I took it, it was on a patio. When I took it off the patio, I was like, oh shit. You know, it was humid outside. It was raining. And I was like, dang, I just messed this blonde hair up in the other blonde unit that I'm going to review. So I was like, oh my gosh. But when I put it on, brushed it, it looked fine, but I still went ahead and ran a flat iron through it, and it looks great, y'all. It looks great. And I decided to go for a pinky tone makeup look. Pink blush. This highlight poppin' is from Passion Jones, her Glonista line, and this is the Bright and Bougie highlighter, which is basically like a soft pink, but it's real, you know, glowy. So yeah, and I went for a nudie lip pink with a gloss over top, and this is ColourPop Tight Fit in Midi. And then I went for, if you guys can see it, a nice little pink and a little bit of smoky purple. So I wanted to go for a neutral, nudish look before, you know, because I don't need black lips and a black smoky eye and some blonde hair. That's just doing a little bit too much. But yeah, this is how I own my hair, y'all. You know, I own it by not worrying about what the next person thinks or what anybody else has to say. I own pink hair, I own blue hair, green hair, I don't care. What I'm about to do to this hair, I will have it in the video, and I will be coloring it, I think a teal, maybe a blue green or something like that. I bought the dye, but I really don't remember the exact color of it. I think it's emerald. Is it called emerald? I don't know, but y'all see when I do it, I might darken the roots a little bit and then have it go into the color. And I will be back to show you guys. So again, thank you, Her Hair Company. This is the 613 Eurasian hair, the blonde 613 Eurasian hair, 320-inch bundles, 1 16-inch frontal, and it's bomb AF.